Greetings, Virgo. Welcome to your Mars and Virgo reading. It is hot in your life, heating up very, very quickly. Even if you feel like bad fortune has found you in one or many ways. The Seven of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the Tower, this chaos, whether it be in your life as a whole, your career, your love life, your health, your family, even this bad fortune of the sixth house of Virgo energy at your doorstep. Typically, this it keeps you wrapped up, it keeps you in your head and kind of just stunted in a way, always working towards something, but never really feeling like you get there, This energy is very present, it's very real in your life and in the lives of others, but it doesn't stunt you at all, actually. It affects you. It affects your speed. It affects, how you feel when you're not moving, especially. But this movement, this progress, and bold energy filling up your life, your romantic life, your career, your friendships, your groups you're a part of, it's real. And it's really strong energy. And if you're looking to bring people closer to you, they want to come closer to you. They are happy to chase your energy right now, actually. So especially if you need it, like if you're actually busy, you're not trying to be shady or anything like that, you're just kind of busy and you think that, oh, this person's going to be mad at me because I just haven't been in touch and so whatever, because of this and because of that. They won't. And as soon as you reconnect to them, you'll be fine and you'll get back on track with whatever you guys had going on already. So that's really exciting. Mars brings you this this vibe that people just want to be a part of. It's the kind of progress that is just fire. It's like you've been productive and working on something that you would think would come out in a way that's just like really, really dry and like boring and like, like a textbook kind of thing, like read this textbook and it's like, who wants to do that? You know what I mean? So that's not Mars. Mars takes a textbook and turns it into a freaking, I don't know, catalog of like the most inspiring moments or something, you know what I mean? So essentially, you're taking what could be something quite boring or dry, or maybe has been, and you're bringing this bold fire of Mars into it, and it lights it up in a way that it explodes, actually. It explodes, and you've been looking for this explosion. You've been looking for these really big moments of progress. And even if people are competing with you because they can't believe things are exploding for you in this way, don't let it get to you and don't stay wrapped up in you. In that, your life is exploding in the best way. Your home life, your romantic life, your career, all of it taking off quickly, 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 quickly. And you can keep up with it. You can keep up with it. And it's amazing. Like, it's really abundant. It's really exciting. That new place, that new relationship, that new friendship, that new level in your career, all these things. There's a lot to celebrate here, Virgo. There's a lot. And I know you're just like, no, I've got to get to the next level of things. This is not good enough. I'm not making enough money. I'm not in that senior position that I want to be in. I don't have the relationship perfectly sorted out. They haven't proposed to me yet. All of that where you're, I'm not in that very, very successful place that's like everybody knows kind of thing, everybody doesn't know how successful I am kind of thing. Try to stay out of that. Try to stay out of that loop, but also try to stay out of the fact that people see how quickly your life is taking off and booming in things that you've obviously been working for. It's not like all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, wow, I deserve a great life. I deserve to be successful in this thing, right? Like it'd be different if you were just like, oh, you woke up tomorrow and was like, I want to be the best at this, right? Like, okay, I could understand if people were like looking at you shady because of that. No, these are things that you've been working towards for many, many years. Some of you up to 10 years, things that you've been building, and people have watched you build this thing. And now you're getting to this place where you just deserve the best of experiences within that thing, especially in terms of your career, but also your love life and all the different areas of your life. You just deserve to level up within that thing, and you are, and you're doing so very quickly. But the reaction from the world around you can make it really weird. Instead of you feeling like I'm successful, instead of people kind of, because part of you may feel like you need people to be like, good job, Virgo, like you are excellent in this thing now, you're really killing it in this thing now. And it's like people will definitely hype you, but some people really won't hype you because they really don't like that you're so far ahead of them. And I think that that can actually make you doubt the fact that this progress is here and it's very real, and it's time to go ahead and enter the next level of that thing and be very happy about entering the next level of that thing. It's really important that you disconnect from who you think, and I put this in your horoscope the other day, disconnect from the community that you think is going to fuel you and pour into you and really, give you the words of encouragement that you need from them, that you've given to them, even, disconnect from them instinctively knowing to give that to you, because it's very likely right now, especially the community that you lean on and really, really depend on, it's very likely that they will either be blinded to this journey that you're about to be on, which is kind of for the protection of that connection, so it's okay, or they just don't know how to do what you do for them, you know, and that's okay. That's okay. You have an abundance of energy. You don't really need people to do it. You just need to move forward. And moving forward is doing the exact thing that you want to do, where you've been trying to do this thing and you've been hitting roadblock after roadblock and wall and closed door and denials, and now the doors are wide open for you and you can run to wherever. It's like going into a grocery store, the grocery store is open, or your favorite shop, you know, is open, and you can get whatever you want for free in that shop, but you only have uh, 10 minutes, 5 minutes to grab everything, and the door's open. And it's like, go, 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 go do all the things you've been wanting to do. Go grab that thing, go grab that, go throw that in there. Yes, yes, put it all in there. Okay, go. You don't even have to check out. That's the best part about it. You don't have to go through somebody now to check out. You can just go back to your house. You can run out back out the door, drive back home, go open up everything that you've got, thousands of dollars of worth of things that you probably would have taken years to accumulate or buy at some point, and you just get it all in 5 minutes from being able to run into that shop because they had a freebie day. The next month and a half is like a freebie day for you. Yes, we've got Leo season coming and we'll talk more about that, but overall, with this Mars transit, you've got this freebie of progress and things that have been stunted for so long, and you should take every bit of advantage of it because you're humble about it, you're very intentional about it, your heart, your mind, your soul is all in the right place when it comes to it. Go grab everything that you can from the shop and run out, go home and enjoy what you I don't want to say lucky. It's not luck. It's not luck. Like, let's say this, like this freebie is something that like you were like scrolling and looking for things going on and you found it. It wasn't just like, oh, there's this freebie, you're just walking down the street and it's there. No, you actually found this thing like 6 months ago, or like, let's just even say like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, you found this thing and you're like, this shit is fire. They're going to give me free stuff, but it's not for 5 years. Damn, that's a long time. All right, I'm going to save it. I'm going to put a reminder. And then when that year comes, then I'm going. All right. And now you're at that year. where it's like, okay, go to the store, the freebie's happening right now, go make it happen. You know how much energy that probably took to like not stop caring about that thing? You know what I'm saying? There's so many times you could have been like, man, I'm not going to that thing. Da, 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 da. It's like that's where you are. That's where you are. And it's so much deeper than that. I feel like that's not even like the best example of what Mars is, the kind of freebie seeming opportunity that you feel like you're running into right now. That's not even like a great example of it, but it should give you a sense of like, go. It should give you a sense of like getting out of any sense of stagnancy, because you know it just took so long. Like, that sounds great, you can get whatever you want, but waiting 5 years for that, it's like, it's exciting, but then at some point you're just like, you know you don't even care, you don't even think about it anymore, you're just doing what you do day to day. Okay, so but when that day comes, the energy that you feel towards that thing is just like, oh my God, oh, wow, like, wow, I love, like, this is just the best day ever. This is just the best day ever. It's amazing. I can't even, it's like you've been working towards something for so long, and now the work is really paying off for things that were super difficult, very, very hard, things that made you feel very stupid, very, very inexperienced, like you were unappreciated, undervalued, underpaid, underserved, you know, underpraised, like all of that bad feeling you've been dealing with for months, for years. And Mars comes in here now and says, you did it. Now you know how to win in that thing. It's awesome. It's awesome. Okay. So I could go on and on about Mars because that's what it's about, winning. And so who doesn't want to talk about winning all the time? Like, that's what I feel. I'm like, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep talking about how much Virgos are winning right now and how much they're going to be winning more and more and more as this energy continues to build, especially with Jupiter now in your 11th house. And Cancer season entering, so the sun getting ready to enter your 11th house. It's just, I mean, come on, it's just getting better and better. Okay, so we're going to talk about love. Okay, so here we are with love. Okay, somebody from your past, or somebody who feels like somebody from your past, a fresh, it's like a romance rebooted with you and this person. Again, whether they're an existing person or a new person, it still feels like someone that you've known forever, which is the crazy part about it. Yeah. Yeah, but you can't indulge too much because you could spend all of this Mars energy indulging with this person instead of getting your work done, instead of making that progress with this. Because again, you've got 5 minutes in the store to grab everything you can. So I know this person's really cute and all, but they can make sure that you don't even remember to go to the store because you were too busy talking to them all night, kind of thing, so you slept through the whole thing that you waited 5 years for. It's that serious. But it's like, dang, like, this is just so, yeah, there's a lot of it's like it's Mars taking the things that you love but are so kind of huh yeah, it's like taking all the things that you love and Mars shining this really, really bright fire light on it, and you just want a little bit of it all. You just want all. You just want, but you've got to really lean in on what's going to bring you the real progress in that thing. If it's a passion, if it's a job, if it's how you want to decorate your home, if it's something you've been wanting to do out in your community, You've got to walk away from how you're connecting with this person so that you don't miss this opportunity to start something that you've been waiting to do for a long time. It's really, really easy to miss it. It's really easy for this month and a half to fly by, and you're just like, you didn't get as much accomplished as you wanted to. And this is not to say like, okay, like go crazy with all the things you want to do. Don't go crazy, but this is a starting point for you, and you should really get clear about what are those areas of your life where you really need to pour energy into, and how does this romantic connection fit into it in a way that it's not just soaking in this vibe that really isn't sustainable, and you'll either way still have this yearning to do these things that pull on you. So maybe it's about redirecting the way that this person interacts with you within this romantic connection. Let them chase you because you've got so much going on. I know you're not, sometimes you may not be used to that, but Beyonce, I mean, obviously we know what happened with things, so I'm not going to get into that, but either way, like Beyonce has built this thing that is her thing forever, and she can just cause. Wouldn't it be great to just have that thing? And it's like, I love Jay-Z, so whatever. But whether it's Jay-Z or not, somebody's gonna run me down with what I got going on. You get that kind of vibe is what I'm talking about. So instead of pouring all of this fiery Mars energy into this person, pour it into your thing that is just gonna make sure that this person continues to chase you forever. This is the moment to plant those seeds in a way that you haven't been able to, because you've just had this period of waiting, but also working and practicing or whatever you've been building, training, going to school for the past 5 years or however long it's been. And finally the floodgates, the doors are open, and you've got a month and a half to grab everything you can, my friend. All right, let's talk about work and money. Okay. You are loving all the details of things. You love these conversations. You're obsessed with it. People, not so much. So they're happy to hide out behind the scenes and just let you, do this Gemini thing where all the information comes to you and you're crunching it and you're collecting it and you're sorting it and all that. Yeah, they don't want anything to do with that. So that's all your thing. So don't expect them either, to come with you into that space. It's not their thing, but it's your thing, and that's why you shine. But it's also why you're going to make sure that whatever it is you're working on right now, you're 5 months, 10 months, a year, years ahead of that thing, because of your attention to details and your ability to take all this information and coordinate it into a really, really real plan. Okay. Also, you are reinventing the way that you speak here. And in terms of your work, these trips, these opportunities for trips within your work are happening right now. These opportunities to kind of stretch what you're doing right now to a new level of, you're stepping out of your comfort zone, but you can handle it. And these are things that you've been wanting to do that you just maybe were too afraid to do previously, but no longer. But also, the ability to travel within your career is really calling to you, and it's up to you. You don't have to, but I think, for the where you do feel inspired to travel and take these risks, go for it. It's really, really good. Just be really intentional about vetting any potential partners, business partners, or things like that. It's going to be a little bit complicated because things are moving so fast, but some of these people are very detrimental to your career, and you don't want to attach yourself to these people in any real way if you don't know what their real intentions are. You really should go into new environments. Money wants to find you in new environments, in new places, and in new risks that you can take. You are supported in taking these risks with Mars in your sign right now. If you build from a place of lack, that is what will find you, is you'll have this system of lack. Build from a place of abundance. Don't feel bad about the wealth that you have, because then you'll never get to enjoy it and you'll never get to capitalize on it. Wealth, attracts more wealth. Abundance attracts more abundance. You have the wealth, you have the abundance. Use it to draw more to you. And this maybe for some is not the actual physical, having the number in your bank account that you want, but it's the energy. You have the energy right now. And I'm telling you, you have it in abundance. If you sit in that energy, you will open up opportunities that it's just too easy. It's just too easy, and they've just been right there. And it's very good hearted and good spirited, but you've got to, regardless of the money in your bank account, you've got to be in this energy of abundance. And there's a person or people who are an example of this for you. Don't think of it as competing with them. Use their example to elevate you into that place. Don't be so humble about what you're deserving in these situations. Get it done. It's time. And it may just require a more tuned in version of you. And maybe a little bit of ambition, real ambition, not just trying to be helpful, but maybe, you deserve the success and you deserve for things to look really good and for you to be respected in it. I think so. I'll see you in your next transit reading, Virgo. Happy Mars in Virgo. And in the meantime, you can schedule private and birth chart readings with me through the link in my description. Bye.